Hello everyone and welcome to Exampur. Exampur. So we have today ratio and proportion and mixture and alligation. Yes. Share this session to each and everyone so that your friends will also attend the ratio and proportion. Today is very important class. Okay. So today we are going to discuss some fundamentals of ratio and proportion so that you can crack the question in the examination. So let's move on to first question. Here is the first question. Okay. Try to answer this question. What is the question? Three numbers are in the ratio 1/2, 2/3 and 3/4. Right? These are in the ratio. Okay. So how do we write them? Okay. So 1/2, ratio 2/3, ratio 3/4. Okay. So in this case, what we have to do? We have to take the LCM of the denominators. Okay. What is the LCM of the denominators? LCM of 2, 3 and 4. It is 12. Okay. Now we have to multiply 12 to each and every one, or second method is what? Second method is write denominator as it is, write numerators as it is, right? And now divide that LCM by the denominators. Divide that LCM by the denominators, or like 12 divided by 2 is 6. So multiply by 6. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So multiply by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So multiply 3. Okay. So here we have the ratios. What is this? 6:8:9. So finally we got the ratios for the three numbers that are given in the form of fraction, right? Now we have in the simplest form. So what is given? The difference between the greatest and the smallest number is 27. Greatest and smallest number. Okay. So what is the greatest number? So here 9 is the greatest one and 6 is the smallest one. As you can see, 6, 8 and 9. 9 is the greatest one and 6 is the smallest one. And difference between them is given. What is the difference in the unit? You can say that it is a 3-unit difference, right? But according to question, it is 27, right? So 3 units is equal to 27. 3 units is equal to 27. Very good. So 1 unit is equal to 9. What I have to calculate? I have to calculate the smallest number, and the smallest number is 6. So what I have to do? I just have to multiply that by 9 and my answer is 54. And my answer is 54. So answer is 54. That is option number D. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. Very good. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is in front of you. Try to answer that. Try to answer that. So question is saying if A is to B plus C is 3:4. How we can write that? A upon B plus C, okay, is equal to 3/4. Okay. And again we have B is to A plus C, which is equal to 2:3. That means 2/3. Now if we sum it all, okay, if we sum both the numbers, numerator and denominator, we get A plus B plus C is equal to 7. Yes or no? Right? We get 7 here. And when we add up these, we get A plus B plus C is equal to 5. But that is not possible because A plus B plus C is equal to 7 here. And here is A plus B plus C is equal to 5. But both of them should be same, right? So what we have to do? We have to do cross multiplication to make both the values same. Okay, you know that 7 5s is also 35 and 5 7s is also 35. Okay, 7 5s is 35 and 5 7s is also 35. So how we make them equal? By cross multiplication. So now we have multiplied 5 here. So we also have to multiply. We also have to multiply 5 in the numerator and denominator so that we can get the sum 35, right? Now see, 15 and 20 is 35, right? Hello Charlie, hello. So we are getting the answer. Charlie, what is the answer? So here we have multiplied 7. So now we are going to multiply both the sides. We are getting 14 here and 21 here. Now we have to directly compare. No problem, Charlie. Now we have ratio and proportion in front of us, right? Let's learn today. Okay, Sanjay sir will take over the class. Don't worry. Okay, so now you can directly compare, as we have equate both the equations, that is a plus b plus c here is 35 and also here is 35, right? Now we can direct compare. A is equal to 15, b is equal to 14. If a is equal to 15, then what is c? Now a plus c is 21, so c is 6, right? You can also compare here that b is 14 here and b plus c is 20, that means c is 6. What is the question? What is a is to b is to c? So a is to b is to c. What is it? So a is 15, b is 14 and c is 6. 15 is to 14 is to 6, right? What is the answer? 15 is to 14 is to 6. So option number D is my right answer. Yes? Okay. So next question is in front of you. Just tell me the answer of this question. Okay. The ratio of the square of a number to the reciprocal of its cube, right? Ratio of a square of a number. Let the number is x. Let the number is x. Now the ratio of the square of a number. Square of a number, that means x square. That means x square to the reciprocal of its cube. To the reciprocal of its cube, right? Ratio of the square of a number to the reciprocal of its cube. ठीक है? तो हमने क्या किया भाई? Reciprocal कर दिया cube का, है ना? 1 upon x cube, right? What we have done? We have done its reciprocal and then cube it. So ratio of square of a number and reciprocal of its cube. And reciprocal of its cube. Very good. What is it? It is 243 by 32. Okay. 243. What we can write it? 32. Okay. So how we can write it? Or you can also multiply by x to the power 5. Both is possible. Right? We can also write this like this. And here we have 243 by 32. Here we have 243 by 32, right? Okay. So now this upon value will multiply to numerator. Very good. So now we have x cube by 1, sorry, x to the power 5 by 1, right? Because x cube and x square will become x to the power 5, right? X cube and x square, by multiplying both, we get x to the power 5. And here we have 243 by 32. Okay. So what we can write 243 by 32? We can also write it 3 to the power 5 upon 2 to the power 5. And we can get directly, by comparing x is equal to 3 by 2. So my answer is 3 by 2. That is option number C. Right? Clear to everyone? Very good. Let's move on to the another question. Question number 4 is there. Just tell me the answer. Try once, okay? Okay. So what is the question? The difference between the present age of Ravi and his father is 14 years. Okay. So here is the difference. Difference between father, difference between mother, right? always remember the difference is always constant. Okay, so what is the difference between my age and yours age? If it is 5 years, then lifelong it will be 5 years. Okay, whether it will be the past, or it will be the future. Okay, also in present. So whatever be the time period, our age difference is always constant. Difference, not the sum, right? Difference is always constant. Remember that. The difference between the present age of Ravi and his father is 14 years. 7 years ago. 7 years ago. So I have right here minus. Minus means ago. Plus means like after, right? 7 years ago, the ratio of their ages. Whose ages? Ravi and his father. Okay. So here is Ravi and here his father. It is 3:5. 7 years ago, their ratio is 3:5. What it means? It means the difference is 2. Their difference is 2 units. Their difference is 2 units. When? 7 years ago. But I know that whether it's 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 years after, 12 years after, the difference is always constant. That means their difference is 14 years. Their difference is 14 years. What it means? That means 1 unit is equal to 7 years. Okay, so we get the multiplying factor of 7 years. Now what we have to calculate? What is the father's present age? Okay, so father's age here 7 years ago was, just multiply by 7. Okay, so we get 35, but 35 was 7 years ago, right? 7 years ago minus 7 years. I have to calculate present age. So what I have to do? I just have to add 7. So what we get? I get, yes, very good, 42 years. So 42 years is my right answer. Okay, 42 years is my right answer. Clear? Clear to all of you? Very good. Let's move on to the another question. But before that, I have to tell you that CHSL is on the board and there is a batch which is focused on SSC CHSL to all of you in English medium only. Okay, where you are getting 450 plus hours of live classes, also live foundation classes. Like if you have a lack of foundation, that how we calculate, how we have to tackle English, or how we have to tackle GK. Okay, so there are foundation classes which is also going to be live. Okay, yes, Priya, hello Priya, how are you? Nice to meet you, Priya. And also class PDFs that are also bilingual. Okay, if you understand Hindi or English, whatever be there, but the PDFs will be in bilingual. Okay, so daily practice paper will be there, mock test will be there. Okay, because mock test is very important after preparation. And sectional subjects. Okay, there are sectional subjects. So all the subjects which are in we have in the CHSL, we have, yes, hello Vinod, how are you? Good afternoon. Yes, so we have sectional subjects also and previous year paper which is must, and batch is only of 1399, but for that you have to use the code SSC50. Okay, so let's move on to the another question. Here we have ratio and proportion. I am good, Priya. Don't worry about that, Vinod. Okay, just have this session. Okay, all the sessions are all for you guys only. Okay, just if you have understanding of the subject, just give me the answer. If you don't have, just look at to me. Okay, that how we can solve in the best possible way. So now the question is saying that the ratio of the ages of Reena and Meena. Okay, who? Reena and Meena. We have the ratio of Reena and Meena's ages 5 years ago. 5 years ago means minus 5 year. Okay, minus 5 year. What is it? It is 2:3. Right? And after that, the ratio of their ages after 5 years. The ratio of their ages after 5 years. After 5 years means plus 5 year. What is the ratio? It will be 4:5. It will be 4:5. Now find the sum of their present ages. Now find the sum of their present ages. What we have to do? We have to just check. Okay, so one more thing. If in the case of ages, now in the case of ages, if I go from -5 to +5, what is the time difference? Just comment it out. What is the time difference from -5 years to +5 years? Yes, it is 10 years of difference, right? आज से 5 साल पहले और आज से 5 साल के बाद, before 5 and after 5, we have 10 years of difference. Very good. Now, if 10 years of difference is there, so Reena is also matured 10 years, right? She is also grown up by 10 years and Meena is also grown up by 10 years, right? That means the ratio is also constant. Constant means 2 and 4. What is the difference here? It is 2. So that 2 difference should also be here. So here is also 2 difference. That means my ratio is completely fine to answer the question. Okay. So here is 2 difference. Here is 2 difference. And that 2 difference is actually equal to 10 years. That means 2 unit is equal to 10 years. That means we get the multiplying factor of 5. That means we got the multiplying factor of 5. Vinod saying B, and very good Priya, 10 is bilkul right answer. Okay, so B is 45 years. Okay, let me see. So we have find the percentages, sum of the percentages. So you can get any of the like ratio. You can also play with this and you can also play with this ratio. So we have to add these. We will get 5 and also the multiplying factor is 5. Also the multiplying factor is 5. So we get 25 years, right? We get 25 years, but 25 years is 5 years ago. And after 5 years, we will get the present. We will get the present here, which is after 5 years, plus 5 years. So after plus 5 years, 5 years, Reena also increase and Meena also increases. So you can directly say 10 increases, okay? So my answer is 35 years. So whoever is giving 35 years is a right answer. Okay. Clear? Yes, very good Vinod. Very good. 35 years is right answer. You can also play with this also, right? Here 4 and 5, 9. 9 5s are 45. But we have to go 5 years back. So minus 10 from 45. You also get the same answer. Very good all of you. Next question is in front of you. Tell me the answer. Okay, very good Priya, very good. Tell me the answer of this question. 10 years ago, I will write 10 years ago like this. Sunil's father was 3 times as old as Sunil. So father and Sunil, okay, 3 times as old as Sunil. So 3:1 is the ratio. After 10 years, his father will be twice as old as Sunil. Now we know that the difference between their ages from -10 to +10 is 20 years. That means both Sunil and his father grown up by 20 years from this ratio to this ratio. That means whatever the difference between this point should be here. So here the difference is 1 and here is the difference of 0. That means the ratio difference is not correct. So for that we have to correct the ratio difference. How we correct it? Let's see. So we have to check the difference here. Here is difference 1 and here is difference 2. What we have to do? We have to make this common. To make this common, we don't have to multiply. We just have to multiply 1 here and multiply 2 here. Now we get the new ratios. New ratios is 3:1 as it is because we have multiplied 1 and here we will get 4:2. Now we have new ratios and we can see that from here the difference is 1, from 3 it is 4 and from 1 it is 2, right? We have difference 1. So 1 unit of difference. So 1 unit of difference is equal to 20 years. We have 20 years multiplying factor, right? Okay, no problem Charlie. If you are comfortable in taking the classes, because we are giving you classes, it is free of cost for you, right? So if you are preparing for some exams which are in the near future, you can take the class and take the benefit of the class, right? If you are not, then it's okay, right? but I am suggesting you, there are questions, whatever the practice you are going to, because we have routine now. You already taking classes daily, right? Maths classes, maths practice is there, right? And if you miss one or another class, it's your loss, right? So for some reason he is not there, so I am here, no problem is there. Okay, so just practice it. Okay, no problem. So we have what we have. Okay, we have to calculate how old is Sunil today, Sunil's present age. So just calculate from the new ratio. Now you have to calculate from the new ratio. Okay, so here is the Sunil, and Sunil is 20 years because 1 unit we have already calculated. Sunil is 20 years. When? 20 years when? 10 years ago. When we have to come to present, what we have to do? Just add 10. Just add 10. Just add 10. And we will get 30 years, which is option number B. Right, Priya? Okay. So 30 is my right answer. Clear? Clear to all of you? If the ratio difference is not same, we have to make the difference same. How we will make it? Just take the difference of this ratio and just cross multiply it. Okay? Very good, Priya. Let's move on to another question. Question number 7. The ratio of the two numbers is 9:5. Okay. If 9 is added to the greater number and 5 is subtracted from the smaller number. Now before that we have done two questions. Okay. In first question, the ratio difference is same and the time period is also same for both the quantities, right? Both the quantities are increases by 10 years. In another question, ratio difference was not same, but both are increasing by same quantity. Both are increasing by 20 years. But here, the first quantity is increases by 9 and the second quantity is decreases by 5. Hai? So here we use cross multiplication method. Let's see what is the cross multiplication method. So cross multiplication method is first quantity. It is first quantity and it is second quantity, right? So 9:5 is my ratio. What is the another ratio it is given? Thrice. Okay, the greater number becomes thrice the smaller number. So here the new ratio is 3:1. So what is the difference between the both? When this ratio came, when the 9 is added to the greater number. So here we have greater number, right? Here we have greater and here we have smaller number. So here we have added 9, right? And here what we have done? Here we have subtracted 5. Now in the cross multiplication, what you have to do? Same sign will be minus and opposite sign will get X. Okay, what I have said, if you have plus and plus, you have to subtract. If both are in minus, like both are like ago values or both are subtraction values, you have to take it positive and you have to subtract that. If one is positive, other is negative, you have to add them. If first is negative, other is positive, then you have to add them. So this rule you have to follow. Okay, so here we have this ratio, okay, units, we have to cross multiply. So 9 ones are 9 and here is 15. So 15 minus 9. Why? Because all these values are positive. Because all these values are positive. So I am here taking the difference. Okay, now this difference is equal to the cross multiplication of these two values. Okay, so 5 3s are 15 and 9, but one is plus and one is minus. So what we have to do? We have to add. We have to add 15 plus 9. So 6 is equal to 24. What is the multiplying factor here? Multiplying factor is 4. What is the multiplying factor? Multiplying factor is 4. Very good. Okay, so what we have to calculate? What is the greatest number? So here is the greatest number. Here is the greatest number. Just multiply by 4 and my answer is 36. So this is the normal method. But in case of ratio and proportion, now if you have to find the greater number and the ratio of the greatest number is given, that means my whatever be the number, that number should be multiple of 9. That number should be multiple of 9. and there is only one number which is multiple of 9, that is 36. Okay, so in that case I don't have to calculate this much, I can directly take option number C. Did you get that? Yes or no? Yes, Lok, Vinod and Priya, you have given the right answers. Okay, but the technique I have told you right now, do you understand that? If whatever we have to find out now here in the option, if their ratio part is given, then we can directly compare, because the first number, that means the greater number, is always multiple of 9 and the smaller number is always multiple of 5. So if we have to calculate greater number, I just have to see if there is any one number which is multiple of 9. So only one number is there, 36 is multiple of 9. But if there is some 45, suppose if there is 45, okay, then in case we have to calculate like that only, right? Clear? Very good. Okay, so we have here thank you sir for clarification. Now we have to like focus on the class. Okay, so we have another question. Question number 8 is in front of you. Just tell me the answer of this question. The ratio of boys and girls in the class is 3:7. When 20 more girls newly joined the class. Okay, so we have boys and girls in the class. Okay, like you people, right? So we have boys and girls in the class, and they are in the ratio 3:7, and they are in the ratio 3:7. Okay, so when 20 more girls newly join to the class, then the ratio becomes 9:26. Okay, 9:26. When this ratio become 9:26? When 20 more girls join the class. That means boys are same. Okay, boys are same in the class, only girls join. So if boy is same in the class, okay, boys are same in the class, then their ratio should also be the same, right? So to make the ratio same, what we have to do? We have to multiply here 3 and also multiply here 3, है ना? So they're both become 9. Now boys become 9, which is equal, right? And here it becomes 21. Here it becomes 21. Now we can clearly see that the girls are increases by how many units? You can say 5 units. Yes or no? Girls increased by 5 units. But in the question, they are increased by 20. So multiplying factor is 4. So multiplying factor is 4. 5 fours are 20, right? Multiplying factor is 4. That means 1 unit is equal to 4. So what is the answer? The number of boys in the class. The number of boys in the class, here is the boys, just multiply by 4 and it is 36. Okay, and also after that I have told you, okay, here we have the actual ratios. We have 9:21 and 9:26. They are the past ratios, and these are the new ratios. Okay, after 20 girls added to them, we can directly say that it is the multiple of 9. So we have the multiple of 9 only, option number C. Okay, so after that, now after this calculation, when we have equated the boys, we can directly compare the compare the ratio with the options, right? Clear? Clear to everyone? Yes, very good. 36 is my right answer. Okay, now give the answer of this question, everyone. Just give me the answer of this question. So it is a very common question asked by the SSC in the past years also. 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa. Okay, coins and the ratio of their values. Now we have value ratio. We have value ratio. What is it? 18:25:8. 18:25:8, right? Now we have total number of coins of 500. Okay, so we have to calculate the ratio of the number of coins. Whatever the total is given, we have to calculate that ratio of that. Okay, so we have total what? Coins. So we have to calculate the ratio of the coins. So number of coins, because we have total of coins, right? Then so we have to calculate the number of coins. So number of coins, if you have 18 rupees, so values are in rupees, right? Values are in rupees, values are in rupees, and coins are in number. Okay, so 18 rupees have 1 rupee coin, then that means how many coins are there? 18. We have 25 rupees and 50 paisa coin, so just multiply by 2, we have 50. Very good, 50 paisa coin. And we have 8 rupees in denomination of 25 paisa, that means 8 fours are 32. So we have the ratio of the coins and we have total number of coins. So total number of coins are 500 divided by total, we will get the multiplying factor. So 32 and 18, 50 and 50, 100, just divided, we have got my multiplying factor, right? Now we have to just multiply this to any one of these and we will get the answer. So we will not get the answer, we will get the number of coins actually. But the question is find the number of 50 paisa coin. Just multiply it by 5. What is the answer? It is 250. Option number B. So Vinod got the right answer. Very good Vinod, very good Priya. Let's move on to another question, and also big news for you all. You are getting 5 mock test series of SSC Cgl, right? Last minute revision booster only on a price of cos 90 degree. No, tan 45 degree. Sorry, x to the power 0. No, it is 1, right? Because all are the same. So if you want that test series, okay, it is just cost you 1 rupee. For that, you just have to download the app. Okay, how to purchase that? Just download the app, Exampur official app. If you have not purchased yet, just go to here, this paid content. Okay, here you will get the SSC series. Just you have to put the purchase buy and you will get the test series at 1 rupee only, right? Okay, so how to use that, how to attempt the test? So you will have the test series here, okay, in the paid test. Just you have to click here, you will get the number of tests here. Just click the one of the test, your test will be started, and just click the submitted after giving the test. So here the 5 steps are there, so you can easily take the test. Okay, so if you want any other information about that, you can WhatsApp this number or call this number, right? Clear to everyone? So it is a good chance you can easily pay, right, and take the mock test. If you already have mock test, it is okay. The main thing is you have to do practice. After practicing, you have to also give the timed test, right? Time based test, which is mock test. Okay, very good. So we have another question. Question number 10 is here. Just give me the answer of this question. Okay, the total income of A, B and C is 6060. A spends, so it is a very good question. Let's solve together. Okay, so we have total income. We have total income. What is this? It is 6060 rupees. Okay, so now we have A spends 80%. A spends 80%. Expenditure is given 80%. Okay, it is done by A. It is done by A, it is done by B, and it is done by C. So we have 80% spent by A, 85% spent by B, and 75% spent by C. And also I have the ratio of their savings. Okay, now we have to calculate the ratio of income. Why? Because we have total of income. So whatever the total is given, we have to calculate the ratio for that, so that we can direct compare the total with the ratio and find out the individual values. Okay. So for saving it is the ratio 5:6:9. So if expenditure is 20%, then saving is 20%. If expenditure is 80%, then saving is 20%. That means it is equal to 20%. Yes or no? So income of A is 100%. You know that. Okay. For 100%, if 20% is equal to 5, 80% expenditure, that means 20% saving, and 20% is equal to this, right? Because it is saving of A. So to make it 100%, what we have to do? Just we have to multiply both sides by 5. So it will be 25. Yes or no? Clear? What it is? 25. Very good. So now again we have 85% of expenditure. That means 15% saving, and 15% will be equal to, yes, very good, 6. 15% is equal to 6. So what we have to do? We just have to multiply by 20 by 3. Because when we divide by 3, we will get 5. 5 into 20, 100. So 20 by 3 here also. What we get? We will get 40. We will get 40 here, right? So again we have 75% here. What we have? We have 75% here. So that means 25% is my saving. 25% is my saving, which is equal to 9. 75% expenditure, that means 25% saving. Okay. Now to make 25 100%, what we have to multiply? We have to multiply by 4. So we have multiplied by 4 here. What we will get? We will get 36. So we have got the ratios, units in the form of units. Okay. So it is for A, it is for B, and this is for C, right? So what is given in the question? We have given total. We have given total. So just find total upon total. Just find total upon total. So what is the total here? Here we get total 5 and 6, 1, carry 1, 101, right? So we will get 60. We will get multiplying factor as 60. So just multiply 60 and we will get the answer. Find the income of A. What is A? A is 25. A is 25. Multiply by 60. Okay. So 25 6 the 150 and 0 as it is. 1500 is my answer. 1500 is my answer. Yes or no? Clear? Clear to everyone? So how we have to calculate? Very good, Lok Prakash. Very good. Okay, right. So let's move on to the another question. We have now some proportion based questions. Okay, we have proportion based questions. So how we have to calculate mean proportion? If you have to calculate mean proportion, then it is B. Okay, just see here, B square is equal to AC, A into C. Okay, so this is the first, this is the third, and this is the mean proportion. So this must be A and this must be C. So we have to calculate B. So B square is equal to AC. That means B is equal to 4 into 9 under root 9 4s are 36. So we will get 6 out of under root, right? Yes, Vinod, absolutely right answer, option number B. Very good, Priya. 1500 for the previous question is the right answer. Now you have to calculate the fourth proportion. For the fourth proportion, we know that A upon B is equal to C upon D. Okay, so here is the first, second, third and fourth. We have to calculate D. That means here it is A, B and C. Just put the value and you will get the answer. So we have to calculate 12 by 48, which is equal to 16 by D. Okay, so you don't need to calculate much. Okay, just see, we have to make this ratio same. So when 12 is multiplied by 4, we will get 48. That means how we will get D? When we multiply by 4, which is nothing but 64, which is nothing but 64. Option number B. Okay, So you don't have to do much calculation in these types of question. Let's move on to the another interesting problem. Now you have to calculate here both the things and then you have to take the ratio of that. Okay, let's calculate. If x is the mean proportion of 16 and 4, so mean proportion x square is equal to 16 into 4. 16 4s are 64, that means x is equal to 8. Yes or no? Right? And y is the third proportion to y 3 and 12. Third proportion, how we write third proportion? So it is like here, a b b c, right? So a upon b is equal to b upon c. We can write here like this. So 3 by 12 is equal to 12 by c, right? C is actually my y. C is here y. Y is the third proportion. So it is the third proportion, right? So here we get the same thing. Here by multiplying 4 we will get here. So that means by multiplying by 4 we will get 48. And now we have to calculate the ratio of 2x is to y. Okay, we have to calculate 2x is to y. So double of this is 16 and y is 48. We have already calculated. 16, 1 is to 3 is my right answer. 1 is to 3 is my right answer. So Lok got the right answer. Vinod, very good, superb, excellent. We have another question. Just tell me the answer of this question. What is the ratio between the fourth proportion? Now fourth proportion of these numbers, right? 3 by 4 is equal to 9 by d. You can also do like this. If it is equal to 3 times of this, then it is also equal to 3 times of this, which is nothing but the 12. So this is how you can also calculate. First of all, in the previous question, we have calculated like this, vertically. You can also do that horizontally. Okay. So this is 3 times, then it will also be the 3 times. Okay. So we have got D, and the mean proportion of this means B square is equal to 2 into 98. 2 into 98 is what? 196. Now 196 is the square of 14. Very good. So here we will get 14. Now we have to calculate the ratio of both these. That means D is to B. That means D is to B. That means 12 is to 14. That means 6 is to 7. Okay, how many of you got D option? Very good. Very good, Priya. D option is absolutely right answer. And again, SAFALTA batch is here, like you all. Okay, for you, SAFALTA batch is for CHSL 2022 if you have filled the form. Okay, so you can join this batch only at 1399 and you will get around 450 plus live hour classes there. Also the live foundation class you will get if you have weak foundation like in the reasoning, maths, GK or English. Then class PDFs will be in the bilingual form. Also daily practice paper you will get, mock test will be there, sectional subjects will be there, and also the previous year papers. Okay, so that you will get only at 1399. For that you have to use code SSC 50. Okay, this is batch's name is SAFALTA batch, which is focused on SSC CHSL 2020. Okay, so tell your friends that also if you have not joined any test series, this is the last time you have to purchase. That is also only 1 rupee only. Okay, for that you have to go to app and there you will get this test series at 1 rupees only. Okay, so we have Rajendran, hello, and D option is absolutely right. Very good. And we have another question. Question number 15 is there. Just tell me the answer of this question. So here let me tell you one thing. If A plus B upon A minus B is equal to C by D, then you can write it A by B is equal to C plus D upon C minus D. What it means? It means they gives their power to them. They gives their power to them and take their power. That means this will become this and this will become this. Okay, just you can transfer the power. This is nothing but the componendo and dividendo. Okay, you don't have to do all the things here. You just remember thing. Okay, you can transfer the powers. What we have here? We have x plus y ratio. We can write it like this, 11 by 1. Okay, how we can write it? We can directly write it x by y, 11 plus 1, 12, 11 minus 1, 10. What is it? It is 6 by 5. Now, if we have x and y in the numerator and denominator, if their degree is 1, or same, we can say same. If they're in the upper part, like in the numerator we have x square and y square, and in the denominator we also have x square and y square, then also will be the same thing is going to be happen what I am going to tell you here. Okay, so we have to direct put the values here. For x we have to put 6, and for y we have to put 5. So 5x means 5 into 6 plus 3 into 5, right? And x, what is x? X is 6 minus 2 into 5. You can directly put here, okay? If the degree of numerator and both denominator is both same, okay? That means if it is homogeneous, yes, polynomial. Very good. So Kirti is giving C, and Madana is giving C, Vinod giving C. Wow, very good. So 30 and 15, 45, and 10 minus 4. 45 by minus 4, yeah, minus 45 by 4. Option number C is absolutely right answer. Another question is in front of you. Tell me the answer of this question. So again we have x plus y upon x minus y, right? What is it? 3 by 2. What we have? 3 by 2. How we can write it? You can say x by y is equal to 3 plus 2, 5, right? And 3 minus 2, 1. Now we have x square plus y square and x square minus y square. That means we have to do square both the sides. And after doing square, we will get x square by y square is equal to 25 upon 1. 25 upon 1. Okay, we can do the square of both the sides. Okay, now again we have to convert this part into this part. So do the component and dividend here, apply. Okay, so we will get x square plus y square upon x square minus y square, which is equal to 25 plus 1, that means 26, and 25 minus 1, that means 24. Again further dividing it by 2, we will get 13 by 2, that means 13 is to 12. Sorry, 13 is to 12 is my right answer. So option number B, whoever is giving the option number B is the right answer. So Kirti, Lok, Prakash, very good. Rajendran, very good, very good, superb. Okay, tell me the answer of this question. Here directly we have ABC ratios and we have homogeneous polynomial. I told you that in each term the power is same, and in the denominator in the each term is power is same. Okay, and both numerator and denominator both degree is same. That means we can directly put ABC's values. Okay, so 4 into 1, that means 4, minus B into 3, that means 3 directly. Okay, then plus 2 into C, that means 2 into 5, and upon we have 1 plus 3 plus 5 directly. So we have 4 minus 3 plus 10, and denominator we have 9. Okay, so we have 27 in the denominator, and in the numerator we have 11. So 11 by 27 is my right answer. Okay, so option number C. Who is getting option number C? Lok Prakash, very good, very good, very good. Rajendran, very good. Okay, now tell me the answer of this question. Okay, sir, this question is homework for you all. This question is homework for all you all. Okay, this question is homework. You have to give the answer of this question in the comment box after the session. Okay. Okay. Take the screenshot of this question and you have to answer this. Okay, you have the options in front of you. Okay. Now, if this question is came to you, how you will answer this question? Just tell me the answer of this question. A and B are two alloys of tin and copper prepared by mixing metal in proportion 13:11 and 7:5 respectively. If equal quantities of two alloys are melted to form the third, now we have A in which tin and copper is there. Okay, tin and copper is there. So it is in the ratio of 13:11. It is in the ratio of 13:11. We have alloy B in which tin and copper is in the ratio 7:5. 7:5. And if we are talking about alloy, that means total T plus C. That means total T plus C. That means total T plus C. Okay. Vinod is saying pre-2021, sir. Okay. So here we will get how much? 24, right? 13 plus 11, that is 24. And what we will get here? It is 12. Now in the question it is saying that if equal quantities of two alloys are melted, equal quantity of two alloys. So you can easily say that if here is 24, here should also be 24. So to make it 24, we have to multiply it by 2. To make if you are multiplying it by 2, then you have to also multiply them by 2. So here we will get new value 14. Here you will get new value 10. Now you have to play with the new values, right? So now when we add A plus B, it becomes C. Now you have to direct add up. Okay, after meeting the condition is equal quantities. Condition is equal quantities. After meeting the condition, that means 24 and 24, you just have to directly add. When we add this, we will get 27. When we add this, we will get 21. Okay, so again we have to calculate it. So 9:3 is my, 9:7 is my right answer. 9:7 is my right answer. Clear? 9:7 is my right answer. So Rajendran is giving the right answer. Very good. Lok Prakash, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, so here you can also verify your answer because we have mixed 24 and 24, that means 48. If you add both these, you will get the 48. 27 and 21. 27 and 21 will also give you 48. So here you can say that we have mixed both the things, right? Clear to all of you? So this session is, we are finishing here. Okay, in the next session, which is nothing but the simple interest, okay, from 7 to 9. Okay, from 7 to 9, today only 7 to 9 you have a simple interest session in which I am going to tell you various tricks, various important questions, which is like giving you the fast calculation in simple interest questions. Okay, so see you there, okay, at 7 p.m. Take care, bye bye. And also you have to give the answer of that homework question in the comment section. Okay, take care.